It's 10 o'clock in the morning on the 1st of May 2014, and it's May. It's May. We're out of April. The immediacy and the urgency, the crises and the traumas of the Grand Cross have passed for most of us. There's a few people, especially those born towards the end of the first week of July and January, as well as April and October, who are still going through it. But for the majority of us, it's passed. And for the majority of us, the 80% of the challenges of this year are now over. And indeed, as of today, there is a new dominating pattern, and that is the upcoming Grand Trine of Jupiter at 15 Cancer as we speak, Chiron at 15-16 Pisces, both moving forward, Saturn at 20 degrees Scorpio, moving backward, moving ever tighter into a Grand Trine over the coming 2 or 3 weeks, suggesting that steadily and gradually over the coming 2 or 3 weeks, the main thrust of world news will switch away from the immediate, the urgent, the crisis-strewn, the militaristic almost, and instead into the fiscal, the economic, the financial, the business. And with Saturn retrograding in Scorpio and Jupiter really beginning to apply to it, I suspect there's going to be a lot of upcurrents, things coming up from underneath, a lot of hidden things coming to the surface around business, financial, and the real power games going on behind profit and corporate malfeasance. Gemini is going to get really strongly hit this month. Mercury's going to be whizzing through it, so there's going to be lots of action. The first week of the month, with Mercury still in Taurus, being a bit belligerent and a bit cantankerous, it's not going to be the easiest time for communication. And in the second week of the month, it's to run up to the Scorpio full moon on the 14th. That's going to be conjunct Saturn. Should be quite pretty in the sky, mind, but it's going to be conjunct Saturn, and not going to be the easiest times for a lot of us. But much of the challenges of the first 2 weeks of this month are in your face. They're visible, you can see them, you can measure them, and you can work through them. They're not psychological, neurotic, disruptive, or chaotic, unlike recent months. The second half of May is looking, relatively speaking, gorgeous. Easiest time of this year for many of us. Pressure's coming off. My interest now is getting people through to the middle of May, but really the next 2 weeks are relatively tame compared to the last few weeks. I look back at the videos I was doing 6 months ago, 12 months ago, and I see how not only have I changed, I've had Pluto opposite my sun and Uranus square my sun. The Grand Cross was on my sun. But not only have I changed, but the content, the way I work with astrology, I've taken to personifying astrology. In that light, I've made a couple of decisions. The speed of technological development, and as I get older, the need for more time management means I've got to make some changes to the ways I work. So as of now, there are going to be no more written sun sign forecasts each month. It takes me a day, I just can't spare it. I can't spare the time. And the deadlines each month do me in. So I'm afraid that's it as far as written sun sign forecasts go. Videos will continue till the day I drop. Also in that light, I only realised this a few days ago. This video that you're watching now is number 999 of all the videos I've done on YouTube in the last 2 years. Year and a half. It's 2.5 years. 2.5 years. And later today, I'm going to do a rather special short video to celebrate 1000, and there'll be a sort of little gimmick in there as well. So tune in within 12 hours of this video for my video 1000, and let's see what comes out of that. And it's been 1,000 videos since I started doing this, and it's you guys out there and your comments, the occasional donation, I have to be honest, thank you, because without that, this wouldn't keep going. And your comments, your points, sometimes your really constructive criticisms, and Even to the 1 or 2 nutters of you out there, thank you, because it keeps me stimulated, it keeps me alive, and it keeps astrology creative into the 21st century, and that's what this is all about. So, thank you for the first 1,000 videos. We'll video 1,000 later today, and here's to the next 1,000. Catch you later.